ISO 27001 7.6 working in secure areas. In previous tutorials we have looked at having a security perimeter, physical security perimeter. We have looked at physical entry and exit out of areas. We've talked about zoning, subzoning, looking at various things including secure areas. Now we're looking a little bit more detail about working in those areas. So what is the standard looking for when it comes to working in that secure area? Let's start with the copy. Let's start with the version. Let's start with the definition. Security measures for working in secure areas should be designed and implemented. Let's start at the very beginning. What is a secure area? A secure area is an area that you need to secure due to it having the highest confidentiality, the highest classification, the highest criticality and importance to you when it comes to whatever it is that's going on in that room. What that means in real terms for most people is having an on-premises data center. What we are normally looking at here is an on-premises data room, data center, data aspect that may be going on. What we're looking at here is a data center, an on-premises data center, or a room with processing facilities within it. For 9 times out of 10, right? For 99% of the clients. Other things that can go on in here, you might classify a call center where the call center operation is handling highly sensitive information. That could be classed as a secure area. If we're looking at the manufacture of computer components or pharmaceuticals, that could be a highly classified area. So this is going to be proportionate to you. I'm dealing with the majority of people that I engage with. So either you don't have a secure area, you out of scope it, you manage it through risk, you follow the other tutorial, or you have a data processing center stroke something else and you're going to go through these considerations. So what are the general considerations? Implement a need-to-know approach to the existence, operation and working processes of secure areas. Where practicable, ensure that work in secure areas is supervised. Put in a process of locking and inspecting vacant secure areas. Consider preventing the use of cameras, phones, recording equipment unless you authorize it. Train people in emergency procedures, definitely. Communicate emergency procedures and follow all health and safety laws as well as laws and regulations. So what we're saying is we have this secure environment. We've secured it down in terms of how you get access to it. Now the people that are in there, what do we want them to do? You've seen me reference there a couple of things. We've seen that a lot, not allowing mobile phones onto things like call centers, not being able to get camera phones or cameras to try and mitigate the risk of people getting that confidential financial data out of that organization. We're making reference definitely to emergency procedures, right? We don't want to make something so secure that it puts health and safety in people's lives at risk. And we need to make sure that we're training people on that and that we can evidence that we've trained people on that. And it may be that you have things like fire alarms or evacuation alarms on a regular basis to prove that you've done that as well. So there isn't much really to go into here other than to say you've secured the perimeter, you've secured the entry and the exit. Now you've got to handle how people operate within that environment. Teach them, train them, communicate to them, educate them on what it is that you expect, and then proportionate to the risk and the data and the classification of what's going on in that room. Consider supporting controls, as I say, such as the prohibition of mobile phones and cameras and recording equipment if that is appropriate to you. Secure areas, nice and easy. My name is Stuart Barker, I am the ISO 27001 Ninja, and until the next tutorial, peace out.